All right, Mike Carter, thank you so much for that report.
For more on this, let's bring in a former Trump Deputy National Security Advisor and CPAC board member, KT McFarland. KT, good to see you here.
It's great to see you.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk about, so at the beginning of that, the president of South Africa tried to make it seem like the genocide wasn't going on. President Trump steps in. They have a whole presentation ready. Bring us up to date on what the truth is there.
Okay, let me just tell you what it's like when you're in the Oval Office in these meetings. The normal meeting for years and decades has been the foreign leader comes and does some happy talk. We're really happy. We're looking forward to improved relations with the United States. The president says, yeah, we're really happy. We're looking forward to good stuff too. And then the cameras take a few pictures. Everybody goes home. The meeting happens behind closed doors. And then there's what's called a readout, where the White House press secretary says, we had a very full and frank discussion of the issues. Boom. You have no idea what they were really talking about. With Donald Trump, it is right there. The conversation he is having in front of millions of Americans is exactly the one he's having in private. So when the South African president denied that there was a problem, President Trump was ready. He said no, and he had proof right there. The great thing about President Trump is he's using the media and his ability to communicate to really change the national conversation. I mean, Katrina, you said it's like we're all in the Oval Office together with him. We're part of this conversation.
Exactly. And also, let's take that a step further, what that is doing for President Trump and for the country. And you referenced this, even if there are people watching, those who didn't vote for him, somehow it gives all Americans a feeling like they have skin in the game. Yeah. They're part of the process. They're involved, as opposed to we're just kind of going about our daily business, having no idea what's happening in Washington or behind closed doors at the White House, and someone might tell us something if they feel like it.
You know, the democracy is supposed to be we the people, right? And we the people are involved. We're making the decisions. We vote for our leaders. We vote for the policies that we get. And that's what Donald Trump's presidency, compare that to the previous president who didn't even know himself what he was doing. He just read what was in the teleprompter written for him by the experts. You know what will really happen and is going forward? Every president, I worked for 4 presidents, know them very well and close. When there's a crisis, and there always is, brought on by who knows what, the American president has to go to the American people and say, trust me, take patience, have courage, we're going to handle this. And that's where this is going to really matter, because he's got the American people. Even if they didn't vote for him, even if they don't like what he's doing, they know what he's doing and why he's doing it.
Transparency has been key. Real quick, 20 seconds, KT. Why is South Africa so willing to strike maybe a minerals deal or brought that up and improve trade? I understand their economy's in pretty bad shape.
Yeah, but they have really some of the best natural resources of anywhere on the planet. I mean, they don't just have gold, but they have rare earth minerals, they have lithium, they have a lot of other stuff. So like the deal with Ukraine, like the deal with South Africa, like the ambitions for Greenland. These are all things that we don't have in the United States, and we would like a trade deal with them.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there. KT McFarland, always wonderful to talk to. Even better having you in studio.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.